So I think we are live now. Hey guys, so let's just start off with a spin. So I hope you guys are doing good, really hope so. And we're just gonna hop in one live stream, and so we got a banana farmer right here. And let's just go right into the gameplay, I guess. I have never done a live stream before, and I'm gonna talk about the live streaming feature on YouTube, and the way it's set up and how to do it, and talk about it both on mobile and on PC. So right now this is on mobile, and mobile live streaming is different. Like, you have to download an app that's not from that's not an app that is what would be like the right word, that is made by the company, like is a YouTube app. It's like it's what like it's a third party app, as you can say. I am not sure if like YouTube created it with a different company, or like they ordered it from a different company or something, but like it's sketchy, I guess. It's kind of sketchy, and I'm not a big supporter of it. I think like they should improve on that. And the way it works on the way it works on is, what was I gonna say? The way it works on the computers, a PC, that's much more reliable. I would rather use that than this feature, just because it's not that sketch, and it's more reliable in a whole. Like, they should, if I had to give any okay, just for you guys to know, there's an app called, it would be in the description when this becomes a YouTube video. So if you're watching it later, it should be there already, and if you're not, just stay around and you're gonna get it later. You're gonna get to know about it later, the app name. And all this app is for is it captures whatever is on your screen and then posts it to YouTube, and after it just posts. So it is supported by Apple. It is on it is a thing on Android and Apple, so you can use it on both the softwares. But it is also supported by YouTube. So like, it's on the YouTube page, and it's encouraged by YouTube to use this app than any other app that there might be, or there is. So I just clicked off for a second, and then this happens. Awesome, right? But like, the way they can improve this would be, in my opinion, they could like use a better software, as you can say, like a better app that does the same exact thing. Or they could why did I energy on that? But like, they can improve it in a lot of ways. They can just like add it into the YouTube app itself. So like, it does not need to be in its other app, so it can just be a part of the normal YouTube app. and that would make it a lot better in my opinion than having it be a different app, because then more people will know about it and it will be a lot more used, as you can say. And he's gonna blade mouse from that, and bad micro on my part, I was busy talking to you guys. Yeah, that's an excuse, but you can use that. But like I'm really bad at talking, I just lost my thought. And so they could include it into the YouTube app, it would help more people get to know about it, and it would be better in a whole. And then another thing, you cannot control the bitrate on it. So like the bitrate is auto, or you can make it like the max, or like the maximum bitrate there is, which is also bad. And another thing that they can do is that this thing I would highly recommend, that they can, and the resolution also is like a really big problem, because all the resolutions that the only resolutions that you the only resolution that you can use are 360p and 720p, which you're like, what if you want to use 1080p or like 480p or something like that, and you cannot control the FPS also. So like that's like the downfall of the mobile version. But like it kind of makes sense, because mobiles aren't that great, like, you know, compared to computers. They aren't the best of products, you know, they aren't the fastest or anything. And since he's also going banana farms, I'm gonna greed it up and not build the ninja right away. Yeah, before. So that's mostly it for the thing. That's mostly it for the for ev that's mostly it for what they can improve in the mobile version. But now heading on to the PC version. The PC version is quite good in my opinion. It's like really good in my opinion. Not even quite good, really, really good. And that doesn't require that much improvements, except for their servers, because their servers are quite slow. And that like completely, that's like that's one of the only things they can improve on it. Okay, I do have the seeking shurikens. I don't know why I'm not catching up to these. Okay, now I should be able to catch up, but like I'm gonna send more pinks anyways, because he hasn't upgraded to his 3rd tier. But yeah, continuing, that they just need to upgrade their servers so it does not lag. And you know, like there are a lot of other streaming programs that do this far better than YouTube, like, you know. But like YouTube has been here for so long that it's most of its early competition, it dropped out because of how good they were in the start, and their recent competition is just too small right now. Like the amount of time it takes to post a video to YouTube on other, like on 1080p on other medias, you can post a 4K video in twice the time, and might be like, that's bad, because it's like twice the time, but it's 4 times the quality also. So twice the time for 4 times quality. not that bad if I say so myself. You know, it's not the worst thing. Um, and but like the streaming feature is really good. Like, and one other thing that they can improve is first the super chat. In most of the countries, super chat is not available just yet. Like, you know, you cannot get super chats from your live streams, which is a big problem for some of the creators on YouTube, because then they don't because they get discouraged off of the platform because they cannot earn from live streaming, so they would rather not. They would rather go and okay. Yeah, so they would rather go and they would rather not live stream on the. They get discouraged of live streaming, and then they go to other streaming softwares if they are interested in streaming per se. Some are not interested in streaming. Some of them are interested in making videos, and those are the kind of people that are mostly on YouTube right now. And that's all that I have to say for the most part about the YouTube live streaming feature. It's pretty good in my opinion. You know, it's not the worst. It's not bad in the slightest. You know, but like, and to be fair, it's one of the better ones out there. And why is this guy wasting his money and I lost? Like, why is this guy wasting his money and I'm getting so greedy? I can't talk about YouTube and play. But like, that's good, you know? Let me just lower down the volume. And yeah. So let's just increase some of the volume. Let's just decrease. Yeah, that's better. Yep, so now we're gonna go some more try hard stuff right here. And yeah. Dart Bomb Farm is a good strategy on this map, and yeah. So we're gonna do a banana farm start right here, and in between, if I get some thoughts about something to talk about, if you guys have any ideas in the chat, you know, do let me know and I'll talk about it. And I'm gonna send 2 of those blues just to cause some problems. Nah, I'm gonna green right here. Gonna get the 0-0 farm, then upgrade it. Then upgrade the Dar Monkey. And then go for the 4th tier Dark Monkey, then go for this guy. I'm not that worried about some of these live streams too. like he just beat it up right here, and that was a big mistake on his part. He got the second banana farm, and like now he's okay. He did get the 1-1. I'm pretty sure that's the 1-1. Yeah, it seems like a 1-1. 1-1 and a battle energy is pretty good to defend. Is good enough to defend against these guys. And yeah. So I'm not gonna lose that many lives on this. And I'm gonna put this guy on strong just because I can. And he's up on me in farms. Wow. That's. I'm gonna send some more pinks. Just okay, he got the airburst dark sub. And I'm also gonna send greens because airburst dark subs are not. They cannot defend greens because they just cannot. And yeah, I'm gonna be annoying and aggressive and a big douchebag to this guy. And that's how you have to win. And just continuing on the topic that I was just on, YouTube is a really good platform. Don't get me wrong right here, but YouTube crushed most of its, you can say, challenge or competition. Like there's Samsung and Samsung Apple. Like, you know, that kind of competition. YouTube rocked that kind of competition. Like when it was early in its creating time. Like when it was fairly new. It crushed most of them by doing a really good job at that time. So right now, most of the new emerging ones are the bigger threats to. Are not that big of a threat because they are not that well known. Like, you know, as Twitch is a only live streaming platform, so that's why it's not that. It has a competition against YouTube, but it's not that big of a competition that YouTube has to worry too much about it. And that's one of the biggest reasons YouTube is a hit. And everybody just talks about YouTube. It does not have a major competition. And we're just gonna go with this, and then as soon as we get the camels, I'm gonna send a camel lead at him, and that should force a battle energy on him. Okay, he got the lightning wizard up, so it won't, most probably. Also, it has the advanced intel one on all of them. But yeah, going back to the topic that we were talking about, YouTube crushed most of it. Most of its competition early on. So now there's not much competition to worry about. But that shouldn't make YouTube not progress that much. No, they should still chug along and continue the good work that they're doing, and you know, just go on with it. And I think I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit extra money just so I can get the 642 banana farm. Okay, I needed that extra money, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna build some dart monkeys. Maybe one extra dart monkey. Nah, that should be good enough. And now we got the 4-2 banana farm really early on in the game. Okay. I'm gonna get my dart monkey placements on because I'm on mobile. If I was not on mobile, I would not worry this much. See, I told you guys, I am such a dum-dum. If he rushes me, I'm gonna most probably sell my farms. So, not my farm, not all of my farms, but like, did he just blue energy to freak me out? If he did, that was a bad move, my man. That was a bad move. That was a jag. But oh, okay, it wasn't. No, we sent it out later because because I'm pretty sure, like if you send out something as soon as it's you send it out, and as soon as it sends out, you just balloon energy. It should still come out as blue energy, so you send it out later. I'm pretty sure about it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure about it. Let's see if we can defend this BFB now. And yeah. He did sell one of his farms and battle energy. That's good enough for me, you know. I'm creating in all sorts of farm places right now. Okay, I just need one more crate to come out. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm gonna get a third-tier cannon just to be safe. You know, and then farm. No, I'm not yet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that was an easy piece of cake. And this is not gonna be, but I'm still going to try just because I can. And I'm gonna have to sell one of these farms to get an extra 2 of these up, and then battle energy, and get an extra one of these. And as soon as they just pop, just get another one out. That should be good enough. No, you're not sneaking through right there. That would have been embarrassing if that kind of stuff snuck through, yeah, very nice. Awesome English, awesome. Well, why did I click on the monkey farmer? I have no idea. That just happened. And I'm gonna go for, oh my god, this way. Oh no, he can insta kill that, but let's just see if he's smart. You know, that's what most of these games are about. See if your opponent is smart and can understand your strat and adapt to it. Mate, I don't know if you're blind or what, but I have, and I probably didn't even need that, but I used it just to be safe than sorry, you know. Rather be safe than sorry. Okay, we have less. Let's get one more trigger, not right here. And yeah, this should be good enough. He defended his. Oh my god, I'm gonna go for some bloom boosted BFBs followed by some labs that want ceramic for good measure. I know that's a weird rush. Now I know that should not be a rush. That works, but if it works, it works, you know? Anything that works, works. Close and spawn. And he just lost. And he just won. So like, one of the biggest reasons I won that game was because he didn't he didn't use he didn't rush me on round 13, and I think I did rush him. No, I rushed him before round 13, I guess, with the camel led zebra rush, so that made him buy some stuff, but like he didn't make me buy a lot of stuff, and that's one of the reasons why I won. So on this map again, no, I just want to get a little bit of medallions right now, so that's why I'm just gonna get this, get it flowing right here. Get it flowing? I don't know what I'm saying, like, you know, go try hard on these boys right here. Fruity Loons. You're a loon, man, you're a loon. Okay, he is also gonna go banana farms. So we have to greet quite hard, you know. When you see your opponent is also going banana farms, you have to greet. And when you see that your opponent is going Bloom Eco, you have to stay a little bit more passive, like passive aggressive, you know. You still have to rush him with stuff, but you can also not rush him, if you guys know what I mean. Like, you know, you can rush him if you see his, but you don't have to farm as hard. The only thing you have to worry about is his rushes, and then counter rushing, because it's obviously more effective to counter rush than rush, you know. Most people know that. And he's not gonna rush me with pinks first of all, and second of all, he's gonna upgrade his Ninja Lake. Okay, that was the perfect amount. I didn't plan that out or anything. I'm just gonna get the triple dart instead of greeting and going for 2-dot monkeys, because on this map there are not that many great spots to place down dot monkeys. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm placing it here. Guys are seeing there are no viewers right now. I'm just gonna chillax, shut up, and just relax.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
क्या कर रहे हैं?
कुछ नहीं।
कुछ खाना है?
नहीं।
घर वाला खाना खाएंगे कुछ?
नहीं।
क्या कर रहे थे अभी?